Hey everybody, how's it going? So welcome back to Minecraft. So I'm kind of getting used to this whole skipping forward on stuff. I spent a whole bunch of time flattening out that mountain, and spent a whole bunch of time over there in the XP farm, getting some more XP and enchanting some more stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to like the fact that I can just do a whole bunch of stuff without having to make a video about it and show it all and try and make it entertaining. I think I might be able to make a lot better videos now that we're skipping forward through some stuff, and my whole empire is gonna grow. So I got a couple of new things, a book or two, mostly just combined enchantments. I had this was two different picks. It was an Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. I used them up and then combined them and then used them up again. And I was going to repair them with iron, but it took like 4 iron to repair it, so I made another one. Just a plain old pick, and enchanted it, and I was going to add to that, hoping that it would get something else, like an Efficiency 4, and it would make it up to an Efficiency 5 or something like that, but I got the exact same enchantment. I probably could combine them together and increase the efficiency, but yeah, I ended up with 3 of the exact same pickaxe. So maybe once those get broken, I'll combine them. I added the Unbreaking 3 book to this one because I actually didn't want the Silk Touch to be Efficiency 5, because that's just too fast. It kind of gets to be, especially with Silk Touch, it actually wastes stuff, or wastes durability when I break stuff that I don't want to. I think I combined a bow or 2. Not sure what all else. Oops, I spent a bunch of time and it's nighttime already. So have yourselves a good night, and we'll see you guys next time. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. I'm just kidding around. That's just what I do when I sleep, is I have nothing else to talk about because there's nothing else going on the screen. But so today we are in the Minecraft 1.5 update. As you can see right up here, it says Minecraft 1.5. And actually, I think that's kind of rare. They usually do like 1.4.1 or 1.4.2. So this time they added hoppers. Let's go make a hopper. That's just, I mean, they added a lot of stuff, but hoppers I think is going to be my favorite item. So it takes some iron, and we're going to need some wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's make some chests. Okay, so one of the other things is you can now click and drag. Whoa. Kind of moved my mouse to a strange place. You can click and drag. I'll take some time to get used to that. Where did it go? There we go. So yeah, shift click that, and we got 3 chests. So a hopper is basically a funnel of iron, which is pretty much what it does. It funnels items into a chest or another hopper or a dispenser or whatever you want. So that's a hopper. It looks like a funnel. It's basically a funnel. I guess we can go test it out because it's gonna be a minute. What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Did you get out of your jail? How did you get out here? Or is that a new villager? Whoa, villagers. Whoa. I'm gonna have to take a minute to fix this. Did they? Yeah, they got out. How did they get out? What the heck? That's weird. So, yeah, let's show you what a hopper does, and then I'll get those guys back where they belong. So let's just do it right here. A hopper is a funnel. It will funnel items into this chest. I actually have to hold shift to get it to, I don't know if you can see there, that thing is kind of pointing. Let's break it and make it a little more visible so you guys can see. We're doing this for a video after all. So we put that there, and As you can see, this thing looks like it's funneling over to the right. If I didn't put it next to the chest, it would just be kind of a funnel. So if I hold shift and put it next to the chest, it'll funnel everything directly into the chest. So if I spit out all these melons, let's spit them out and walk away. So they all get funneled into the chest. You can see the number actually going up there. So cool stuff. I think it'll add a lot more to Minecraft, and it'll definitely add a lot more to farming, which is one of my favorite things. So we're actually going to tear down the farm today, and we're going to replace it with another better farm. Yeah, see, that iron golem is causing problems still, although it doesn't really matter anymore. Alright, I'm going to take a minute to tear down part of the farm. I guess I will get it started, and oh, that's going to be a problem. So, yeah, it looks like I need to do the half slabs in the water first. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to take a minute to get this done, and then I will get those villagers put back in their place, and I will join you in a moment. Okay, I got these guys back into their spot. I had to use some water and some fences, and yeah, they are back where they belong. So we'll be able to trade with them later on. So, let's see, let's do that. That way I can still get in just by, well, I can't even jump over that. Huh. I'll figure out something. I'll probably just destroy that anytime I want to come in, because I haven't come in there very often, but I do once in a while. Let's see, there's still coal in here. Let's take some of this with us. Oops, what am I doing? I want to take it with us. Okay. So let's put it in a better spot, because I actually use these furnaces. Sweet, that fills up those furnaces. Cool. So let's, what's next? Next we have to dig out the farm. Got my super powered shovel here. Whoa, I almost fell in that hole. Wow. Let's fill that in, shall we? Weird. Sand has kind of a strange animation now or something. So yeah, we'll just go dig out this carrots, and we'll dig out, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dig out all the wheat while I'm at it too, and this other side of the water. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy this whole farm right now, so I'll check right back as soon as it's done. Okay, so I got everything dug out and destroyed. It's kind of weird. That's been there since the beginning, that little tiny little villager farm right here. But we are going to rebuild and make it better. So I was thinking that I wanted to give myself a little space in case I wanted to make some sort of a building for collecting items. So I think I'm gonna start right about here, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and skip forward a ways. I built this whole farm and I did a whole bunch of talking, but it was late at night and I was starting to mumble quite a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and skip forward. We got the whole farm built. I actually harvested it once just by pouring water up there manually, and I got some items here in the chest. But I needed more hoppers, so I went mining and I got some more items. This is all the like valuable items. There's a bunch of cobblestone in a chest down in the mine, but this is all the items that I found. And yeah, one other thing that happened while I was building is there was like a villager that got out, and like he was wandering around, and then I went over here and there was There was a couple of villagers that like had gotten out of their space and gotten into another villager space. That happened like twice. There was two different places where there was two different villagers in one area. So I decided to give them more space, give them a 2x2 area. Problem with that is they kind of get too far back that I can't actually click on them. So I guess it is possible if I know that I need to trade with that guy, I can put some water there and make him flow this way. So yeah, got these guys a nice new home with a roof and some light, and it should be safe. Oh, while I was building it, before I put the roof on, the iron golem got killed by a skeleton in the middle of the night at one point. So I don't actually think there's any iron golems left. I don't know what all happened to them all, but I think they're all gone, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure what to do. I'll probably like put up some more like doors and stuff somewhere just to, I don't know, try and spawn in some more villagers and get a golem to spawn. Because something I've heard something like if you build one with like an iron and pumpkin, it doesn't actually function the same as if it was spawned in naturally. So yeah, let's get some. Oops. If we can get inside this gate, let's get some more hoppers built. The really cool thing that I've kind of taken some time to get used to is the new click and drag feature of the inventory type stuff. It's just if you right click and drag, it'll paste one, and just kind of paints in one wherever you drag it. And if you left click, then it'll like distribute them all evenly between the ones that you've clicked. So that's actually pretty darn cool. Shoot, I didn't even count up how many I needed. Let's see here. Oops. That's going the wrong way. I was also gonna put a chest right there so that we'll keep these different items separate. So then we'll put a hopper there, there, and there. So those will all feed into that chest. And then we'll put a new chest here. And these will all feed into here. Looks like I'm going to need to replace this one. Cool. So this is going to be pretty darn cool. I've already got the redstone set up, so as soon as I get these hoppers placed, I'll be able to go press this lever and harvest my farm. I kind of want to get up to a slightly higher point of view once I get there. So yeah. Oh, cool. So the water just kind of flows down each level, pushes all of the items down, and pushes them all into the hoppers, which pushes it into the chest. See? They're all slowly ticking one by one. They all kind of tick at the same rate, so it's weird. It doesn't actually look like it's moving, but they're all pouring into the chests. And I just kind of leave the water running for a little bit and pushes everything downwards. Yeah. Fully automatic farm. I don't even have to collect it well, I guess it's not fully. It's semi-automatic because I gotta go replant everything as soon as all these items are done, which it's gonna be about nighttime by the time everything goes. One problem I have noticed is that some items get caught up over there. I guess that's not a huge deal. But I guess, and really just because this is semi-automatic farming, I just don't have to click everything over from my inventory and save inventory space and all that stuff, so it's not saving me a whole lot of effort. That's weird. The water is acting weird over there. But definitely saves some effort. Puts everything in the chest. Looks like it puts the seeds in first. It's filling up seeds, and then it'll fill up the wheat. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So it looks like everything's flowed. I'm going to go ahead and replant, and I will be right back.